In the Essendon District Football League, it was grand final day out there at the Essendon Football Ground, Maribyrnong Park, too good for Greenvale. And Kev, a huge crowd there at Windy Hill to witness the EDFL grand final. The commentators were saying there was over 10,000 people at the ground, and believe me, they were packed in like sardines.
Whoa!
Well, Kev, Maribyrnong Park trying to back up for back-to-back premiership wins, and they were able to do it.
What a great result, Benny. Coming from fourth spot to win the premiership. A fantastic effort. Heath Ayres and Ben Haynes among the better players.
Yeah, Brodie Holland, the coach, led from the front, as Chris Stewart was also another good player.
Yeah, Jake Byrish and Jackson Barling also among the better players there for the winners.
Yeah, Brodie Holland kicked 3 goals, but the interesting fact that 18 of their players from last season's grand final premiership win played in this one. So 18 players have gone back-to-back.
Benny, you are the local footy expert. Luke Livingston also kicking 2 there for the winners. For Greenvale, well, a disappointing finish to their season, but Travis Jorgensen, Jacob Thompson and Paul Len doing well in the grand final.
Yeah, James Rowan and Vincent Randello, along with Dan Burns, were the other good players. Jacob Thompson kicked 3 goals there. As you said, Scott Lucas kicking 2. Plenty of people out on the ground after the game and waiting for those presentations. And, of course, Brodie Holland taking the cup there and presenting it to the crowd. And after the game, I caught up with Assistant Coach Craig Clinnick and also Brodie Holland. How good does that feel, Craig?
Oh, look, sensational. You know, last year was a terrific feeling and a great result. To go back-to-back in probably, against one of the best teams in metropolitan footy in Greenvale was outstanding by our guys.
And you struggled throughout the season. You weren't as though it was runaway winners each week.
Yeah, look, we've come from 4th this year. We've done it the hard way, and to be honest, probably round 17 against Strathmore, we had to win really to assure ourselves a spot in the finals. I always felt we'd peak towards the right end of the year, but dropping games during the year, credit to the opposition who played better against us, but we had, limited availability with personnel, a lot of injuries. But look, to come from 4th and win, 3 big finals and win a premiership and make it back-to-back, just outstanding.
You recruited well. Ben Haynes, best on ground in the grand final. Plenty of experience and played a ripper game. Yeah,
look, recruiting Haynesy and Livo, they were the two. I mean, we've now got 18 back-to-back dual premiership players at this footy club. We only had 3 out of last year's grand final not play, and we added Livingston, Haynes and young Jack Solomon to the side today, which, they all contributed and played a great game.
Anyway, congratulations, Craig. Another win.
Yeah, thanks very much. Back-to-back. Cheers.
Back-to-back wins. It must be fantastic to coach the boys.
Oh, very exciting. What can you say? I don't know whether to laugh or cry at the moment, but it's an amazing feeling.
Congratulations, you've done well.
Thank you.
Back-to-back, you can't be better than that.
Oh, mate, it's an amazing feeling, and it's just credit to the boys. They just put in such an amazing effort 2 years in a row, and the attitude is spot on, and I can't wait to celebrate with them, to be honest.
And you did it the hard way from 4th.
Hard way from 4th. A lot of injuries all year. Different challenges this year, so it was probably just as much, I suppose, more exciting probably this time around than last.